Hello and welcome. My name is Perose. I have suffered from social anxiety as long as I can remember since I was a little kid. And I went to lots of therapists to solve this problem, but the therapist only gave me medicines from Xanax to Prozac and all those stuff. It didn't help me. What really helped me was the coaches, the books they read, the programs they attended, and one of the problems that I had in terms of social anxiety was having relaxed eye contact. It was like, oh, what's going to happen? Am I having a good eye contact? Should I look at his face? Should I look at her eyebrows first, or dinner is nose? You know, when you go to a lot of places, it'll give you a specific tip. You know, first for 5 seconds you look at his face like that, then you go down, and this was too much. There was too much incorrect information out there, and I will try to explain eye contact, what is it, and I will give you a very simple and healthy way to improve eye contact if you have eye contact problem. So let's get into it. First of all, you have to understand what is eye contact anxiety. Why is it? Why is it the anxiety in our body in terms of eye contact? Why does it exist? So when we have so much negative, unhealthy thoughts about eye contact, it automatically brings out this nervousness. Oh, am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? What's going to happen? So throughout your history, throughout your living with people, with friends, family, movies, books, you've learned so much stuff. Oh, you gotta do this. It is good. It is not good. And too much noises about eye contact make you nervous. And it's totally common because, again, we have learned so much junk and so much ideas about eye contact that makes no sense. And when you think about this stuff, and when it kind of mixes with your communication, it definitely affects your eye contact. So, for example, if you have nervousness and you're saying, hey, am I doing it correctly? Am I not doing it correctly? What's going to happen? In a way, we have built so much negative thoughts about something as natural as seeing. So if you are in this, that means you want the solution, and the solution is very, very simple. And let's get to it. And when you have this kind of anxiety about eye contact, they are primarily because of negative thoughts on the background of your head, saying, oh, this is good, this is not good. And these are one of the commons about eye contact that will make you dread eye contact, will make you awkward. So the first one is, I should look at someone's nose, then eyes, then look away. You must have heard this many, many times. Like if you go to the internet, they'll say, first of all, you gotta look at this person for a couple of seconds, then look down, then look at this, as if we are robots. We are not robots. We do not follow a specific formula like a computer. We are human beings. It's very, very natural. It's very organic the way we do things. So when we try to specific formula, we become a machine. We are human being. We cannot count. We are not time bound in a sense. We are not like computers. So whenever you are looking at somebody, it's not about how many seconds you look, it's about how relaxed you are, what do you want to say, it's about your intention, what do you want to do. It is not about what the mechanics of it. And the other one, it's bad to hold eye contact for more than 3 seconds. I learned this from the movies, and from my teacher. It was telling me, "Oh, I have eye contact, but saying should not have more than 3 to 4 seconds of eye contact." And that was the beginning of my dread. I was having 3 seconds. I was saying, "Oh my God, did I do something wrong?" Again, this is one of the worst advices that you could receive. It tell you to be like a robot. You cannot count. Have you tried to count? You cannot think about this stuff. Since eye contact is very organic, very natural, if you follow a specific rule so rigid as 3 4 seconds, you are going to be nervous. So instead of number, think about what do you want to say, what do you want to do in terms of your intention. That holds the most power. If you go to a person and your intention is to talk about something and you have a laugh, you don't care about 3 seconds, 4 seconds. You just enjoy it. You just let it be. However, you look at it, look at his face, look at his mouth. Think about this. You're going to talk with a loved one. Do you care about like 3 seconds, 4 seconds? It's like it's very very rigid and very robotic, and it doesn't work. I shouldn't look at somebody if I'm feeling anxious, angry, or off. If this is another one that very very wrong and very generalized basis. If I'm tired, if the other person is tired, I should not look at them in a disrespectful way. It is not. We are becoming our own enemies. Eye contact is actually a form of seeing. And humans love to be seen. And to be seen means to be loved. So when you look at somebody, or when somebody looks at you when you're tired or feeling something, it's actually good. It's actually kind of acknowledgement. And I think this one will be the most common one. It says the eyes are window to the soul. If they look into mine, they'll see everything. I've heard this like a lot. Like, don't look at me. You will see everything. You will see my secrets. You will see my all of the things that I've done. Do you think they can do that? It's not actually true. Of course, eyes are very, very powerful ways of communication. You can see tiredness, you can see lots of emotions. That is true. But if you say everything, secrets, deeper emotions, thoughts, those are incorrect. People cannot see your thoughts. People cannot see your deeper emotion. They can see surface emotions for sure. They can see your joy, your tiredness, perhaps fear a little bit, but they cannot see your deeper emotions. So when you believe into this, that they will see everything, of course you're gonna hide. I don't want you to see my secrets. I don't want you to see the mistakes that I made. Of course, but the truth is they cannot. And the surface emotions are okay to be seen. Do you have you looked at somebody's eye and said, "Oh, I know what you did"? It is not true. It's only true in the movies. So in reality, it's not true. Now, how to learn relax eye contact? Now, in order for you to naturally learn eye contact, this is not a this is you don't have to learn so many things to eye contact. In order for you to have eye contact, you gotta remove all the unnecessary, unhealthy thoughts about eye contact. Then you will naturally see people. You don't look around for 3 seconds, 4 seconds, or this and that. So you gotta be aware of all the negative thoughts about eye contact. They will come naturally. You don't have to look for formulas. So in order to do that, look at kids. I have a niece and nephew, and when I see them, when I try to just understand them, when they're talking to each other, they don't care about 3, 4 seconds. They just enjoy it. They just enjoy seeing at each other. They don't have any formula. So when you become adults, we have lots of formula. You gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this. I Seeing is similar to eating, similar to simple breathing, simple all these natural things that we do. So in order for you to really do it, think about something as simple as eating or simple as breathing. These are as simple as that. And eye contact is simply seeing, observing, and catching the eye. There's nothing complicated about that. When we make it complicated, then we become nervous. So, uh, whenever this is one of the biggest advice I got from the book called How to Be Yourself. There's a very famous author. She wrote it, and she was very, very good at this. And her name is Ellen Hendrickson. Her book is How to Be Yourself. You can check it out. She suggests this practice, which is very good. It's like whenever you see somebody, when we're anxious, we try to look at people's face. We try to zoom this whatever uh, we have those negative thoughts, trying to prove, oh, this is my thoughts are true because of this happened and this. Instead, try to shift your intention. Like, what do you want to do? What do you want? instead of stuff. If you say, if your intention is to find out if you're doing it something wrong, how can you find it through somebody's face? So your intention, change your intention from anything to just observe. That's it. When you to see somebody, when you're talking, your intention is not supposed to find fault in your own eye contact. Your intention is supposed to be to observe, to see what's happening. That's it. It's not about impressing people, it's not about controlling anything. It is just seeing. Now, this is gonna be very, very good. These are some truths, these are simple truths about seeing. Think about this. These are very universal truth. Humans crave to be seen. Seeing is a form of love. In a book called On My Own Side by Dr. Aziz, he says that 4 human needs, when kids are born, the very important needs is to be seen. When a kid is not seen enough, he will grow to be lack of self-love and he doesn't appreciate himself. Seeing is good. Even we are adults, if somebody sees us with the eyes of love, we love it. So it's about seeing is actually an act of love. The other simple truth is seeing is simply seeing and observing. There's nothing about it. It's just simply seeing. Just think about this. Seeing is simply seeing. When a kid sees somebody, he's not going to say something, oh, is it good, is it bad? Just remember this. The next time when you see somebody, if you have a nervousness about seeing, just shift your attention to this simple truth. Seeing is simply seeing. Trust me, it's going to change the way you look at seeing. And the next time when you do stuff, seeing with a smile. You don't have to look at people with a frown face. That, of course, is a different emotion, conveying different emotion. Now, when you see somebody, have a relaxed face, have a little bit of a smile. You don't have to be rigid. That kind of shifts everything. Your own internal mind and internal programming, and also other people's internal programming. When you see them, see it with a smile. Just see them with nice. Then see how people react, how you react. So seeing with a smile is really, really powerful. Now, let's get some homework. You have heard so many theories, so many good truths. Now it's time for homework. And if you practice this, let's say within 2 weeks, I'm sure you're going to change the way you see eye contact, the way you carry yourself, about eye contact, about seeing. Just say hi to people with a smile and see them. See their face, see their body, see their clothes. Just see them. There is no rush. You don't have to think about 1 second, 3 seconds. Say hi to them. Your intention is to say hi to them and say hi to 3 people. That's it. And the other is just watch kids. See how they do the stuff. See how they talk with their eye contact. Is there something so rigid about it? It's just they do it naturally. And this is again from Dr. Ellen Hendrickson, and she is very good at eye contact and says zoom out. Instead of looking at people's face, nose, all the stuff, just zoom out like a camera. Zoom out, pan out, and just look at the whole stuff. Look at, for example, when somebody's talking to you, just everything that is on your screen, see it. Their face, the wall, the computer, or whatever, just right in front of you, see all of it. Best of luck, and see how you find this video and how it helped you. And I'll see you next time.